My name is Crackersall. Welcome back to EU4, our France is already OP campaign, where we are fighting the Manchu. After, I think we already wiped Peace Ming? No, we have not wiped Peace Ming yet. I think I was looking to see if I was going to take some land from him. I'm pretty sure we're going to wipe Peace Ming though. Just integrated Spain at the end of the last episode. As you can see, the extra 9 merchants is pretty nice. We got a lot of rebels because we're still, I think, 126% overextended. But we're dealing with them. It's 1764, so we still made, I think, 4 or 5 years in the last episode, so that's not too bad. Especially because of some of the things we got accomplished. We just did a 100% peace deal with Ming and integrated it into our subjects, and now we're going at them again. Well, yeah, didn't we split Delhi? That was last episode, I think. Bunch of stuff. And getting Spain integrated. That's huge. That's really huge. I'm getting super excited to get closer and closer to the end of this. We got to see what we can get done. We might hit the 1769 by the end of this episode. See who all we can get killed. And start determining if truce breaks are going to be necessary to get a reasonable time frame of this being done. I'm almost positive we can get the World Conquest with 0 truce breaks. But if I want to get it before like 1780 or 1790, I'm going to need to do a truce break or 2, probably on Delhi or Manchu, if I had to guess. We will see. The plan, I think, is to try to take the little bit of Japan that Manchu has, and then probably Korea. But again, it depends on how the peace deal looks, and we will see. Look at Ardabil trying to kill our rebels there. Is he really not ready for us to... Oh, we haven't got his capital. Yeah, that'll do it. When that's his only fort left, that will definitely influence him greatly. There he goes. Didn't have to actually get the capital, but I had to get a bunch of other stuff before he was ready. Oh, and I did the thing I like to do where I piece people out when it's going to cause non-advantageous people to get black flagged and cause problems, and then I hate it, and then we move on. And is it time to revoke the march on Russia? I think we finished our Diplo ideas. We could if we wanted to. He's one of the ones that I want to make sure to get integrated so that Europe is all clean. Now, especially now that we got Spain integrated. But we'll probably... Let's see. If I had to guess, I think Afghanistan is going to be the country that I'm just not going to be able to integrate. We'll see how close we can get to just him, though. Stability. Don't mind that. That's always good, especially late. Keep these rebels down. Keep us from getting that agitation for liberty thing. And it helps us convert, I suppose. There we go. Putting all the merchants out. Not really putting too much into where the merchants go. I just want to put them out because the number was kind of grating on me. Not supposed to have free merchants just sitting around. Want to use them. Well, we have the forts in Japan, so that should do. We'll just go for all the other forts. And then a little bit more, and he'll probably give us whatever we want. Oh, we're finally... I think that's enough. Ooh, gonna work on Kandesh. That's a good one to work on. A lot of trade company region stuff, and good land. I like that idea. I like Kandesh, and I cannot lie. Oh, wow, that was... Thanks, brain. for that. Oh my god, you see me lose 40k taking that fort? That seems a little excessive. I had 400k manpower, just like the beginning of last episode. Fighting all these rebels. I think I'm just in a, like a, I'm tired of this BS kind of mood. I actually recorded these yesterday and I'm doing the voiceovers today, so these last two I think were yesterday. Yeah. Korea. Go for another fort, leaving with just 2 forts, not a big deal. Something like that, because it's 99.1% overextension. And we'll be good. Gotta make him accept it. We're almost done with Ely. It's amazing how quickly, when you take these massive things, they all get done at the same time. I'm like, I need to spread them out a little bit so that I can stay under 100% overextension. That's kind of super important. We just almost had to learn that lesson again. We weren't over for as long this time. Plus, there were still the effects of other rebels popping, keeping new rebels down. I'm so thankful that that's a feature in the game now. Showing my age. My EU4 age. EU4 old man. Although I'm not a really like an ancient EU4 player. Otherwise known as an EU3 player. But that's only because EU3 intimidated me when I was a Hoi 3 player. I do own a copy of the original Europa Universalis. Some guy on a game trading site it was one of his like junk trades. And he was like, yeah, I'll just throw it in for free. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if it works. I just have it. It's in a jewel case. It's actually in pretty good condition. It doesn't have like the box it came in. It just has the, you remember CDs used to come in the little plastic cases that always got cracked really easily. Most people who watch me probably know what I'm talking about. I don't think my audience is that young. I don't play games that really, with the possible exception of Stardew Valley, and I did not play Stardew Valley in a, especially the min-max stuff is not not young kid level of play. It's meant for people that I want to think a little bit harder. And now I'm being a little harsh on young kids because I think I mentioned in the last episode. Did I? Or was I talking to myself after recording it? The people give like the Gen Z guys and my own generation, the millennials, a bad rap just for a couple stupid people that happen to be in the generation. Like, yeah, the rates are about the same. I've seen some dumb crap that people who were born in like the 70s did. That doesn't mean everybody in, what is that, Gen X, we're dumb. In fact, quite a number of them are smart. But that's also true of the young kids too. I've seen some that, like, my main interaction with people that young will be on the internet, like they're on forums or in Discord servers and that kind of thing. And then you see people that do like super creative things, or you know, they do like fan arts and fan fictions, or even have YouTube channels and that thing. And then you're like impressed with what they did, and then later you find out they're like 14. You're like, oh, I guess I'm a little bit more impressed. Which technically I think means I'm ageist. But I'm fine with it. It's odd that we are usually fine with prejudices if they are a positive. Does that make sense? Yeah, we just got wrecked, didn't we? Trying to take the islands there. We just lost like half that army and a bunch of boats. And I just moved on real quick, because it doesn't matter. I've gained 100,000 manpower since the last time I looked at it. That's a good thing. It's not the 400k we had, but it is what it is. Are we going to take land from Ming this time, or are we going to white piece them again? Don't remember, to be completely honest. Probably take some land from him. I don't know. We're filling in the colonies. Feels good. That's always a sub goal of mine with any world conquest, to also colonize all the colonizable areas. I don't see why you would leave them be. The map looks a lot better when it's all painted the same color. Although, to be fair, we're going to have some subjects left, I'm almost positive, so... not going to be all the same color, unfortunately. If they were client states, I could just change them to a very close color and be like, nah, but... Afghanistan and Malindi, I guess that's another reason why client states are better. But it's also another quality of life reason. Like being able to pass out land to them quicker than other subjects. That feel cheap to me. Like, there should be a strategic reason why they're better. I suppose the only one is that they actually have the liberty reduction like marches, but don't have to be a march and they can still give you your money. I don't know. I just can never bring myself to build client states when there's a vassal that could be built, because the vassal will have some cores, and then that's admin points they're saving. It's the biggest problem with client states, that they never have any admin. I'm just exploring the different ways that I could piece Ming out here. That's probably the one I'll do. We need to wait a little bit. Recording. And I'm not going to be able to get to those two colonial places wrapped around by Malindi. You know what I could do is seize a province from him. That's something I almost never do. But he's already... I think he's hopelessly unable to be integrated. Or very close if he's not. I guess Lahore there is my honeypot now. People always go in there. It didn't seem weird when Delhi wanted to do it, but... why is he trying to go way over there? I guess all of my subjects around him are scootaged. That's probably a big part of the reason. I'll fight you there, that's fine. I'll fight you in real life, Ming. Oh, I just realized that they were going to take their capital back while I wait for coring. Oh man, so when I play the recorded footage here in my media player, and maybe it's just the crappiness of the RAM on this secondary computer, but it doesn't have any problem with regular videos. But these sped up videos, it starts to, like, the screen will just go all distorted for a minute as it's trying to catch up. So sometimes I'm not even actually seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. It's not very impactful, but I checked like twice on the real videos. And then again on YouTube. It doesn't do that. So let me know if you see stuff like that, though. I'm always, you know, open to audio video criticism, and for that matter, gameplay criticism. Especially when they're constructive and they help me be better, because that's what I'm looking to do. Just gonna take that. I'm gonna give it all to Min, or as much as I can. And then we will possibly just go right back in on him. He can't do some of it mainly, but unstarting cores like that kind of hurts. But at least he had a teeny bit more overextension I could give him. Cool. Now what? We have truces with the Ottomans, with Bengal, we have with Ming, with Manchu. Is it time? Is it finally time for Holland? I think we should kill Holland. Like, actually kill him this time and not let him run away again. We'll see. Let's clean up from this war first. Rebels are still a thing. There's also this Zungar, I don't know. Take capital Hammy. Let's take capital Hammy. We'll leave Holland for last. He had the tenacity and the determination to migrate halfway around the world. From Holland to Africa to Indonesia or Peloponnesia. Because he's got one province there in, I think, Leyte. Almost tell that the brown is just slightly different. And then he has 2 provinces down there in Papua New Guinea? That what that big island is? I don't know. I am okay with geography. I'm not good. I would never call myself good with geography. Well, unless I got better, but I don't envision that happening. I'm trying to get in a fight with this guy and he just keeps running. I could just continue to eat Ming's lands. Oh, I'm finally going to take that fort. Good. Oh, that's all I did. So that's basically a white piece, right? It's one thing. 5 years, 4 months instead of 5 years, that kind of thing. I think that's worth it to get that dang fort. Oh, we lost a fort there. The dang fort out from Ming. That's one I actually really didn't realize he had. I realized the level 8 one that I eventually was between like Min and UA. I knew about that one, and then I remembered the Yunnan one that I gave to UA there. But that one way up there next to Manchu, I had forgotten about. It's only a level 4 fort, but still needs to go. Be gone with ye. Just cancel that one. Start another one. Gaze upon my field. I think I'm getting a little loopier in these later episodes and just like talking about stuff that I normally wouldn't talk about and just making more jokes and references and stuff. I'm not the best at it, but it's fun, so I'm gonna be completely truthful. A large part of the reason why is because I'm bored with the gameplay. I just want this to be over with, but I'm determined to see it through. I want this World Conquest to be a thing. I don't want to chicken out and not finish it. Be like, oh, I just didn't feel like it. There are times when I do a campaign, like for instance, I finished the Prussia campaign a while back, last week, and it's done. Like, I had a set of goals and I finally did them all. We're done. We don't need to. If you want to continue it, oh nice. I think I'm going to use her. If you want to continue it, if you want to see it continued, you can continue it. There's a save game on the Discord. But this series, I specifically said multiple times that we were going to go for the World Conquest. Show that, and I said if there was enough interest. And this series has like the most interest out of any series in my entire channel. So I think that's fair, even if it's less now than it was at the beginning. That's still more interest. I have to, like, I want to do what I want to do and what you guys want to watch. And then later, I know I'm going to be happy that I have the campaign just done, even if the last part's dragged a bit. Ooh, we get to go to war with the Ottomans. Great. There's actually a reasonable war. Let's get going. 11 out of 8. Oh, that's after integrating Spain. I'm trying to see who we're doing next. It might be... It needs to be Khmer, so... Get to work on that. Let's go to war with the Ottomans. Like the Scotland campaign, I intend, if I'm lucky, to have that done this week. But as soon as I get the achievement, that one's done. Like, The Prussia campaign had a secondary goal of also forming. I guess that's also an achievement, but I already had the achievement, which was an early Reich, and restoring Germany to its its natural borders. Although, if you go by like that natural borders of France meme, the natural borders of Germany are probably Germany and France. The natural borders of France being France and Great Britain, that's definitely like a French nationalist wet dream, which is exactly what a German nationalist wet dream would be. Well, to be fair, it got a lot bigger than the idea of just Germany and France, but we're getting into World War II politics and cringe. I think it'd be a good idea to get him out of Europe with this war. Look at the Mamluks beat him. Oh, that's awesome. I like having strong subjects. Even when they don't, come through a lot, sometimes they do. What even was that? Was it like 40k Mamluks against like 70k or 60k Ottomans? I think it was defensive for him though, for the Mamluks. But in any case, he lasted and eventually won, and with only 10k left when the other guy had 40 or 50k or whatever that was. Nuts. Alright, so it looks like we're going to do Kandesh and Khmer, which I approve of. Good job, Kragersol. Now you're cooking with gas. Alright, hopefully that is something I can give away. Otherwise, it's time for rebels again. Qatar? Something like that. I think I'm going to end up giving, Ardabil the rest of the Maastricht area there, or a large chunk again, so definitely going to have to integrate him before the end of the game so we can form the Roman Empire. And then the rest to the Mamluks, unless you can't take it, and then we'll eat it. And then I think we're done. 102. Come on, something. Al Jaffa. Is that enough? No? Azrak. Okay, we're good. We got a core up 2 right there, but it's a new land bridge too. I don't have to go down to the south to walk between. We don't have the coast though. Now it's the. I took a break after that fight, so now it's the third 30 minutes of this episode, I think. Bunch of peasants in just Prussia there, no big deal. He's had a lot of rebel problems and has no overextension, so I don't really know why, but whatever. Get good, AI. Get good. Oh, we're greedy. If only we didn't have 415,000 ducats in the bank. Being greedy might make some sense. I always thought it was interesting why greedy in EU4 is a tax negative, and greedy in CK2 is a tax positive. I get that I can think of a few arguments why one or the other should be the way it is. I get that, but I don't understand why it's one way and one the other. Okay. What fundamentally changed between CK2 and EU4, especially early game EU4, where greedy still does the same thing? I mean, what changed there? Like, still tax. If you're greedy, you try to do more taxes. Maybe understand if it was add 10% tax modifier, but 0.5 unrest, or even one unrest. That might be too strong, but I don't know, or too bad of a drawback. I don't know. But just making it negative. I wonder if well, when you convert a save from CK2 to EU4, it's there's a gap of several years, so I don't think it actually uses the same people. I don't know though. I only messed with that once, long ago, and I don't think I ever got it working. I've heard it's a hassle. I'm sure I could get it working if I really wanted to. I will probably just wait until CK3 is out and they have a CK3 to EU4 or EU5 converter. We will see. Very good. Now, see, this war is directly on Ming. Not secondary, even secondary co-belligerent. It is fully Ming. Make her an admiral. I don't want that. Other modifier, no big deal. She's not the right culture, so I'm not gonna be able to upgrade her. I suppose it didn't matter. Either one would have worked. No worries. I reduced the Ottomans down to his capital because I didn't want to take it because it's extra war score. But and then he moved it. If he's smart, he made one. I think he has one remaining castle. But I don't. Nah, now that I think about it, I might have taken it from him. Oh, I forgot about that little gap in Sakhalin there. Get it done, son. Cat is interested in what is out there. I do not have a cat that is a neighborhood cat. But I'm one of the few people that'll actually talk to it. Sometimes I people watch out my window because I'm creepy, I guess. And nobody will talk to that cat. It's almost anathema to the neighbors. Except for the one neighbor that I think it originated from their house. But if you're familiar with the way cats work in neighborhoods, especially cats that they let roam, they usually take the entire neighborhood as like theirs, and they just kind of base at one place. My mom and dad had a cat. It was actually one that my sister rescued as a kitten and then left there. But we named it Mama Kitty. It used to have a name like 10 years ago, and then it had some kittens. And then I suppose we got sexist. But anyways, I think her name was Smokey. It wasn't a very original name. Neither is Mama Kitty, to be truthful. But they left for like 3 years. Like my dad my mom wanted to quit working, so my dad went back to his real job. But because he had like semi-retired and was flying planes because he likes to fly little Cessnas. And he actually flies Abrankas and Cetabrias now more than Cessnas, to be fair. But they had to get his job back, which he did very easily, but they just didn't have an opening near where we live. They had to move halfway across the state near my grandparents, and they just left the cat. And the cat was fine. The neighbors took care of it. Nobody communicated any of this. They came back 3 years later. The cat showed up and said hey, but that was about it. The cat just continues to roam the neighborhood. It actually might be dead by now. This has been like 3 years ago. The cat was already like 8 or 9 when they left. I don't know, to tell you the truth. They have a little dog now. English Bulldog. My dad actually paid quite a bit of money for it. But that's the nature of those kinds of dogs. Her name is Lilu. I got to see her yesterday when I'm recording this. We're not supposed to go anywhere, but I can't go to the grocery store. I guess I could, but I really shouldn't because I have health issues, and so I've been staying home, but I still gotta get groceries, and the grocery delivery app will not deliver to my address because I live in a crappier zip code than my parents. Frankly. So about once a week I go over to my mom and dad's and have groceries delivered there. Super gank, but whatever. And once again, I am over 100% overextension. Am I ever going to stop doing that? Well, I mean, eventually, once we eat everything. I don't like to go over 100%, but I'm also trying to get this done in a reasonable time frame. So there's, you know, there's a balance between motivations there. I'm losing fights, but that's alright. It's not a big deal. We're up to 800,000 manpower, guys. It shot up. It was like 100k at the beginning of the episode. Or was that last episode? Oh god, even the sped up episodes are merging together in my brain. Feels bad. We're killing Holland though, finally. That feels good. Yeah, we just white piece the Ming. And we should be able to eat him next war, 100%. I'm happy about that. Plus, we might see Manchu break out. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh wait, am I remembering Manchu breaking out, or am I just thinking he'll break out? I might be remembering. Look, this is French. I missed what it said. It's all over Japan. It probably says like French Indonesia or some BS thing. French East Asia. Okay, that's not bad. That makes sense. I'll be super happy when we get rid of Kandesh, though. And, Khmer. We'll have so many more, wow, we'll just have much more land. That's blue. That's basically the only thing that matters right now. Maybe our fund will get bigger. Probably not, though, because we're kind of blocked off by Afghanistan. Oh, that's actually cursed now that I think about it. He's going to be the last one we integrate, if we ever get to integrate him. Or our font's going to stay small. Small font. Was that meme where they say small, well, they're talking about something else, but it's SMOL. And I always found that funny. We're getting there, though. Didn't I say that like 2 minutes ago? Just that exact, in that exact inflection. I think I did. That's basically what we're doing. We're getting there. We need to beach down his forts, the Deacon forts up there. Or, I'm sorry, Delian. Deacon doesn't form by the AI very often. And we should probably do the same thing we did with Ming. We just take his forts. Obviously take as much as we can, but forts are most important. Yeah, this whole top section should be gone. I'll give it to Afghanistan if he can take it. If not, I will eat it. But are we at war with Bengal? Oh yeah, I remember now. They allied each other. We're gonna do a separate, even though it's gonna cost us Diplo. It's 248 Diplo. Maybe we should just white peace Bengal, or like peace them out with a break alliance. Oh yeah, that is what I did. Yay! I'm just remembering. I'm not actually coming up with these ideas. Came up with them earlier. I'm just remembering. But Delhi, we need to take that 100% with. And we will be reducing them down, trying to get them to single wars. I think we have Ming there, which is pretty nice. I thought Ming would be the last we ate. Now I've got to figure out... Oh, we lost our air. I got to figure out who will be the last. I don't think it's gonna be the Ottomans. We got him down to one. I think it might be Delhi. It might be Manchu. It might be. I'm not certain though. Looks like Khmer is gonna get integrated before Kandesh, which is that means that Kandesh will get slowed down more, but they might still be being slowed down from Spain. It really hasn't been that long. Ah, we are so clean. There's a little bit of rebels here, but you know, like, feels good after all of that BS. The Battle of Bakstan. I always forget about Oirat. Oh, that means the war started, didn't it? Yeah, oh yeah, it's already over. And you ate Ming. I told you, I was just remembering it. I wasn't just remembering things, not coming up with ideas. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break. Next episode, we will probably go back in on Manchu, try to kill off Ming, see how close we can get. There's only 1 or 2 episodes left, guys. It's getting real close. I'm super excited. Let me know what you think down below or over at the Discord, especially about next campaigns. And leave me a like if you like what you see, and a subscribe if you want to help out the channel. Been doing pretty well lately, mainly because of that MP, but I am excited about moving on to other things. And yeah, most importantly, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.